Good morning, everyone. Welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot and Astrology. I'm Denise, and I'm using, as I have been for quite a little while now, because I just love this deck, Jamie Sawyer's 1909 Rider-Waite-Smith Redo. And as you can see, this reading is for Wednesday, December 7th, and this morning early this morning, the moon's in Gemini, but later tonight at 8:07 p.m. Pacific, we have our full moon. So we have the sun the sun opposing the full moon, which is always the case when it's a full moon. But we have the moon conjunct Mars, right at the same degree, you guys. It's like only 6 minutes apart from Mars. So there's that parallel, connection in the sky with motivating Mars in Gemini, which can have everything to do with wanting to learn new things. But we do have Mars squaring Neptune, so we have to be careful for false teachers. We have to be careful for liars. We have to be careful for people who are just spinning social media. Oh yeah, we could be feeling a little overwhelmed with everything going on out there. It could be like the fever pitch of feeling defended when we have the Nine of Wands come through. Yeah. And this is our Moon and Sag card, but I think that's because it's reflecting, the Sag sun. So it's bringing in that extra. There's an extra bit of defendedness there. Let's see what else. And we have the King of Wands. So we really need to make sure we stay in our own authority. Don't let anybody push us around. Don't let anybody tell you that, they think they know what's best for you in your life. Only we get to make those decisions, right? Because this is a lot of fire. The King of Wands is all fire signs, and yeah. So, and then with the Two of Swords, this is our Moon and Libra card, so there could be a little bit of a stalemate. You're at a crossroads with something. Maybe it's about working smarter, making decisions so that you're working smarter and not being pushed around. So you come into your own authority, because the King of Wands is really powerful. And we all have the King of Wands inside of us. We all have all the tarot. The universe is inside of us. So there's no reason to defend against life, but we do get ourselves in those positions so that we can work something through, right? The task is to open up to the universe, open up to the abundance of the universe, and remember with the Nine of Wands that we have a lot of endurance. We are able to tap into our courage and make it through anything we need to. But if you're feeling a little defended, or like you've been just, this is like the battle of life, you can make a new decision. When the Two of Swords comes through, you can always make a new decision. You can always make a new choice. And notice we don't have any reversals, and I allowed for reversals. I mean, here, look, tons of reversals that it could have been, and we don't have any reversals. So with the Moon in Libra ruling this card, or the Two of Swords, when we come to those places where we need to make a decision, where we need to face some fears, the challenge is to don't go into denial, don't block off what you're feeling. The task is to get very passionate about what you're really feeling and what you really want, and move towards that, because the King of Wands is very, you're in your leadership in the King of Wands. You are inspired by something greater than yourself. But you have to align your feelings with that and get out of your fear. And you have to take the blindfold off, because you can't be in denial about anything when you've been going through, a battle. So yeah, okay, so that feels good for the personal. Next I'm going to use the Kipper and look at Mitchy Poo, as my dear friend over at Spirit Intuitive Tarot calls him. Mitch McConnell. What is Mitch McConnell's future? What is coming up for Mitch McConnell? Okay. Well, that's interesting. Let's see what's at the bottom, too. Wow. I think sometimes I should just flip the deck over and read from the bottom, but I'll show you those cards in a minute. So the House, on one level, this is his part of the minority. Well, shoot, after January, it's going to be, the Republicans control the House. That's what's going on, and it sucks. And then with the Lover's card, this has to do with who he is in partnership with. This has to do with, so this is like the clan of I'm feeling in this reading. Now this could be his home too. It's very possible. This is his home, his assets, his possessions. But with the Lovers, it has to do with people that he's bonded with, partnerships with, who he's in partnership with, I should say, who he's successful with. I think he's feeling happy that they won the House. And then I don't know who this woman is. This would not be Elaine, because Elaine's his wife. This is another supportive woman, or just supportive women in the Republican Party is what I'm thinking there. And that's especially true because we have the occupation card. So he's working. In the future, he has the support of some women that are working with him. And younger as well. Younger, ambitious women. So these would be... Oh my goodness. I'm getting that even though he doesn't talk about it, and even though he's kind of quiet, maybe he won't be as, I don't know, he's always been that quiet, wormy guy, But I'm feeling like even people like Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene and any younger Republican rep or senator, either one, from any Congress rep, old and young, he's working with them. I think he's got this, I think we're seeing a little scheme here where he's got this idea to bring together and work with women. What a dirtbag. As if he cares, right? But let's look at what else is coming up. Despair. Remember, I had this for Lauren Boebert yesterday. This is, this is probably his problem with, he still has the side effects of polio. But this is somebody who has a lot of demands on them as well. And someone who's going through a lot of just major problems. There's some self-destructiveness. And then here's his card. And then there's a change card, so I doubt he's going to be moving house, but who knows. But he's trying to make the change. This could be a job change, and for him, it's just always about the money. So it could be that these supportive women, or the support, of the feminine here, young and old, could have to do with just ways to bring in money. Because he's always dealing in the back, you know. You got to remember, like, this is the guy that was about ready, well, he did everything he could to sell out the whole state of Kentucky to Russian oligarch Oleg Deripaska. The deal didn't go through, but he did, and that's why he's been known to be Moscow Mitch. Yeah, remember a while back when Morning Joe dude, what's his name, Joe Scarborough or whatever, I kept calling him he, in his accent, the way he says it, Moscow. I kept calling him Moscow Mitch over and over again. And like that same day or the next day, dude fell off his porch and broke his shoulder. Moscow Mitch. And he falls and breaks his shoulder. But, you know, his health can't be good. And I think that that's what this is about. Even though in the near future I don't see him having a major health issue, I think it's an ongoing battle with this card. So that's him living in his body, and I think he wishes he could get out of it, and all he's doing is going towards the money. That's his MO. And he's going to try and use the women to help him get there. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, that's all I have for now. Let the full moon bring out the truth about him. Oh, okay. Bye, you guys. Take good care.